My beloved child, I am here, speaking to you now, not in the noise of the world, but in the stillness of your heart. This is my last attempt to reach you, to call you back into my arms, to remind you of the truths you have forgotten. I've pursued you relentlessly, not out of anger, not out of disappointment, but out of love so deep it defies understanding. Yet I see you wandering, slipping further from the light, and I can no longer bear the thought of losing you. So I speak now with urgency and tenderness, hoping you will finally hear me. Listen closely, my child, and let these words pierce through the walls you've built around your heart. My precious one, spread the spark of this inspiration. Let someone else feel the warmth by sharing this with them. Before you drew your first breath, I loved you. I shaped you with my own hands, knitting together every detail of your being. I poured into you the essence of my own spirit, marking you as my beloved. No one will ever love you as I do, for my love is pure and unending. It has been with you in every moment, in your triumphs, in your failures, in your joys, and in your sorrows. But my child, you have forgotten. You searched for love in places that cannot sustain you. You've turned to fleeting things, hoping they would fill the emptiness within you, while all the while my love has been here, steady and unwavering. Let me remind you, there is nothing you have done and nothing you could ever do that would diminish my love for you. You are mine, and that will never change. I see the weight you carry, though you try to hide it from the world. The burdens of guilt, shame, and regret have wrapped themselves around your soul, leaving you weary and broken. You've tried to shoulder these burdens alone, believing you must fix yourself before coming to me. But my child, don't you see? It is in your brokenness that I long to meet you. It is in your weakness that my strength can be made perfect. Lay down your burdens at my feet. You were never meant to carry them. I do not ask for perfection. I ask for your surrender. Bring me your pain, your doubt, your fear. Bring me everything that weighs you down. Let me exchange it for my peace, my joy, my rest. You do not have to do this alone. I am here, waiting, arms open wide. You may think you've strayed too far, that the distance between us is too great to bridge. You've wandered into places where you thought I could not follow, but I have been there with you all along. There is no darkness too deep, no mistake too great, no sin too grievous that my love can't redeem. This is why I am speaking now, pleading with you to turn back. The road home is not as long as you think. It begins with a single step, a step of humility, a step of repentance, a step of surrender. Don't let pride or fear keep you from returning. The moment you take that step, I will meet you with a flood of grace and mercy. Come home, my child. Come back to the place where you are known, where you are safe, where you are loved. I know you feel as though you have all the time in the world. The days stretch long, and the years seem endless. But, my beloved, life is but a vapor, a fleeting breath. You cannot see the full tapestry of time as I do, but I assure you, it is shorter than you realize. My cherished child, your support nourishes our purpose to share God's message of love and wisdom. Click the super thanks button to stand with us in crafting a world full of hope and clarity. Endless blessings will be yours as you give. Do not delay. Do not put off what your heart knows is right. Each moment you wait, each day you resist, you risk hardening your heart further. I do not want to see you lost in the distractions of the world, chasing things that will fade into nothingness. Your soul is too precious, your destiny too great, to waste on things that cannot last. I must speak plainly now, for this may be the last time you hear my voice. If you continue to ignore my call, if you continue to turn away, the consequences will not be because I willed them, but because you chose them. I do not desire your suffering, but I have given you the freedom to choose your path. With that freedom comes responsibility. The life you are building apart from me may feel satisfying in the moment, but it is like a house built on sand. When the storms come, and there will, it will not stand. I long to be your foundation, your shelter, your refuge. But if you refuse, you will face the storms alone, and they will leave you shattered. Please, my child, do not let it come to that. Open your heart to me now, while there is still time. Let me lead you to the life you were created for, a life of abundance, of purpose, of eternal joy. You've been taught that surrender is a sign of weakness, that giving in means losing control. But surrendering to me is not defeat, it is freedom. It is laying down the chains that have bound you and stepping into the fullness of who you are meant to be. When you surrender, you are not giving up. You are giving over your worries, your fears, your plans, your life, to the one who loves you most. Trust me, my child. Trust that my plans for you are good, that my ways are higher than your ways, that my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. When you surrender, you will not lose yourself. You will find yourself in me. This is the hardest truth I must share with you. My invitation is not eternal. There will come a time when the door will close, when the opportunity to choose me will pass. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you to the urgency of this moment. Beloved child, carry this moment of inspiration to another. Share this gift with someone whose spirit may need lifting. I am patient, but my patience is not without end. My arms are open now, but I cannot promise they always will be. My child, do not wait until it is too late. Do not let this be the message you remember with regret, wishing you had responded when you had the chance. Even now, as you read these words, I know the thoughts running through your mind. I'm not good enough. I failed too many times. I can't change. My beloved, those are lies. My grace is sufficient for you. You always have been, and it always will be. You don't have to be good enough. I am good enough for the both of us. You don't have to have all the answers. I am the answer. You don't have to do this on your own. I am with you always. Let go of your doubts, your excuses, your fears. Step into my grace and let it transform you. If you respond to this call, if you turn back to me, know that it is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of something beautiful. I will take your broken pieces and create something new. I will fill your life with purpose, with meaning, with love. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by the future I have prepared for you. Step into it, my child. Embrace the life I have waiting for you. It is more than you could ever ask for or imagine. My beloved child, this is my last attempt to reach you. I cannot force you to listen. I cannot make you choose me. All I can do is offer you my love, my grace, and my guidance, and hope that you will take hold of them. Please, hear my heart in this. Do not let this moment pass you by. Do not walk away from the life you were meant to live. I am here, now, waiting for you with open arms. Will you come to me? The choice is yours, my beloved. Choose life. Choose love. Choose me. Beloved child, if my words have stirred your heart, show your warmth by clicking that like button. Amen.